For decades, the only way to treat an aggressive form of prostate cancer was to remove the prostate. However, it sounds like a lot of men feared the side effects more than the cancer.
Now more men are getting access to a life-changing treatment for prostate cancer. It's a story we featured a few months ago, and it's a story that changed the options for one Arizona man. Albert and Rose Lopez have been in love for a lifetime. What does Albert mean to you?
He's my life. You know, he's everything to me. I mean, 52 years, that's a long time.
They plan to continue that lifetime together until they got some life-changing news. Albert, how scary is it to hear those words, prostate cancer?
It scared me really bad.
3 years after the retired Marine was diagnosed, his doctor recommended a prostatectomy, complete removal of the prostate.
We went home that evening and we were talking about it, procedure that they wanted to do, and we saw you in the news.
In November, ABC 15 featured a new prostate cancer procedure called the Tulsa Pro.
When you interviewed those two men and they said that, well, there was no chemo, there was no radiation, you know, there was no bad side effects on that, then I told him, I said, you know, maybe we should look into this.
The next day, they made an appointment with Dr. Mark Hong with Integrative Urology, who specializes in Tulsa Pro, explaining Albert did not want a prostatectomy, fearing the side effects.
Yeah, unfortunately, the major side effects of treating prostate cancer, especially with traditional surgery, which is a complete removal operation, are going to be incontinence, leakage of urine, and erectile dysfunction, or the inability to get a penile erection.
Albert signed on to get the Tulsa procedure.
I'm all for it now. I'm not really, too nervous about it.
ABC 15 got rare access during the procedure. Dr. Hong explains how it works.
Now, what's important here is this is actually called thermography, which is a very sensitive temperature map. And that's important because when we're killing the cancer, we're superheating the cancer. So in this case, we can see that we've already drawn out the outlines of what we're trying to treat.
Dr. Hong is calling Albert's case a success.
These are the images of his prostate before we treated, and these are the images literally immediately after treatment. The black just means it's not getting any blood flow at all. That means that cancer is gone.
This follows a new 3-year study by Profound Medical published in the Journal of Urology, studying 115 men with prostate cancer who used Tulsa Pro. What it found was 87% maintained erectile function, 99% kept urinary continence, and up to 80% of men saw improvement in their cancer.
We have 4-year data that's been well reported in all the major journals in urology, and we can say that the cancer results with Tulsa Pro are excellent. Certainly never as good as taking out the whole prostate because you're not removing every little piece of prostate. We routinely see cure rates at least 80%.
Leaving Albert and Rose grateful.
It's been hard, especially now with everything that we had to go through. But I think after this, it will relieve the stress.
And allowing the Lopezes to get back to what matters most. What does Rose mean to you?
She's been the love of my life, yeah. She takes care of me. She really does. I mean, just everything,
It's important to know this procedure is not covered by insurance and costs about $30,000. Now, the last time we featured the story, it was not being offered here in Arizona, but now it is. Most important to all of this, early detection. Men, please get checked.
He called Albert's procedure a success. How's he doing, though, now?
All the results at this point are positive. In about 3 months, they'll take another blood test. They'll check. That'll give them a better picture. And then in 9 months, they'll do an MRI. That will give them a clear picture of the prognosis and how the results are.
Keep us updated. We're thinking of them
for sure.